Top 10 Darkest Romance Anime of All Time. Hey anime lovers! Thunderpoke is here. So, while most of the best romance anime shows feature happy couples and fairy tale-like stories, there are also quite a few heartbreakingly dark anime. Some of these dark anime romances are downright scary and are dealing with adult themes about sexuality, mental health, and loss. Even some of the feel-good romantic anime have surprisingly dark moments as well as dangerous and scary characters. Well, now let's just jump into it. Number 10. Scums Wish. Scums Wish is an underrated romance anime series with mature themes and a story that explores love and lust. This series has a brilliantly crafted story as well as realistic characters who might not be sympathetic but feel real. Its story follows two high school students Muji and Hanabi, who are the seemingly perfect young couple. However, no one around them knows that secretly they're both longing for someone else. Scums Wish's story is more than just another fake romance anime, since it gives an in-depth look into the complexities of unrequited love, desire, jealousy, and relationships, and how people can turn destructive and selfish when they feel lonely. Next, number 9 is one of my favorite, Another. Another is a perfect choice for those fans who are looking for a darkly atmospheric horror show with mystery and romance. The series is about a new transfer student named Koichi who befriends a mysterious young girl named Mai at her new school. Soon Koichi realizes that his seemingly ordinary school is hiding a chilling secret that has been haunting both students and teachers for many decades. Another is not a simple ghost story that builds on jump scares, but an engrossing psychological horror that explores the impact of fear. Number 8. Plastic Memories. Plastic Memories is one of the most hauntingly beautiful doomed romance anime shows with a heartbreaking story. This heart-rendering sci-fi anime explores themes about love, connections, and loss through a brilliantly crafted story. The series revolves around Tsukasada's experiences at his workplace, the Psy Corporation, as the AI is creating humanoid androids called Giftia who are indistinguishable from humans. However, Giftia has a predetermined lifespan, after which they must be retrieved and their memories wiped. Despite all that, Tsukasada soon finds himself falling for Ila, one of the Giftia who also works at the company. Number 7. White Album 2. White Album 2 is one of the most nuanced and realistic romance anime shows with a bittersweet story about young love and heartbreak. The story follows Haruki, a young boy who is torn between his childhood friend, Setsuna, and his love for a music prodigy named Kazusa. White Album 2's emotionally charged story is complex and riveting, and it explores the pain of longing, jealousy, as well as guilt. While it's a more mature anime, it's perfect for those fans who love stories that help them understand the complexities of relationships and self-understanding better. Next, number 6. Fruits Basket. If you watch my videos, you probably know that Fruits Basket is one of my all-time favorite anime. Well, even though Fruits Basket is one of the most popular slice-of-life anime shows with positive messages and a sweet lead, it still is one of the darkest anime romances. This seemingly feel-good anime show has some surprisingly aggressive and sadistic characters who not only mentally but physically abuse their friends and family in the name of love. Even Toru had to deal with not only mental abuse on multiple occasions but even got hurt a couple of times while others were fighting or trying to deal with their anger and frustrations. Fruits Basket is a great choice for those anime fans who are looking for a dark romance anime that deals with serious and dark themes but does it in a motivating way. Its story follows Toru's adventures after the young girl moves in with some of the members of the Soma family and finds out about their dark secret. Number 5. Nana. Nana is one of the best music anime that deals with real-life issues including romantic love as well as self-love and friendship. It's the ultimate anime story about how hard it is to choose between one's passion and their true love. This classic anime explores the realities of relationships and how they can negatively affect someone's life even if the love is real. Nana is a great choice for anime lovers who are looking for a beautiful but dark and emotional anime that depicts young adulthood and romantic relationships in a heartbreakingly realistic way. Nana follows two young girls' adventures as they try to build their lives in Tokyo. Number 4. Dusk, Maiden of Amnesia. Dusk, Maiden of Amnesia is one of the saddest supernatural anime series with a dark romance story between a ghost girl and a human boy. It's a heartbreaking story about two high school students who try to figure out what happened to Yuko and how to save her soul. Taichi soon finds himself falling for Yuko and tries to do everything in his power to make sure that people will not forget her. Dusk, Maiden of Amnesia has a gloomy and atmospheric vibe that perfectly matches its sad ghost story. It follows the story of Taichi, who after enrolling at the Psycho Private Academy befriends a young girl and soon finds out that she's a ghost without memories. Number 3. Flowers of Evil. Flowers of Evil is one of the best choices for adult anime fans who are looking for a dark romance story that explores the dark sides of sexual desire and romantic love. It's one of the most thought-provoking anime based on novels, since both the manga and the anime were based on Charles Baudelaire's controversial poetry book, The Flowers of Evil. Flowers of Evil's story follows a young boy's life after Takao steals the gym clothes of a girl he's crushing on. However, when he finds out that another classmate named Sawa knows about it, he soon finds himself forced into increasingly disturbing activities, so Sawa can bring her darkest fantasies to life. Next, Number 2. Future Diary. Future Diary has one of the bloodiest and darkest romance stories that terrified most of its viewers. Thanks to the horrifying acts Yuno does in the name of love, she quickly became one of the most known yander girls in the world of anime. While Yukituro and Yuno look like a perfectly cute anime couple, in reality, Yuno is dangerously obsessed with the young boy, and soon she started mercilessly murdering anyone who was standing in the way of their love. She even kidnapped Yukituro at one point so the two of them could have a romantic time together. Future Diary's story follows Yukitoru's horrifying adventures after the young boy discovers that his cell phone's diary can tell him the future and gets caught up in a deadly game. Finally, number 1. Vampire Knight. Vampire Knight has one of the darkest love triangles in anime. The romance between Yuki, Kanam, and Zero explores various versions of love, and as the story progresses, the romance gets increasingly dark too. This dark romance fantasy anime has surprisingly great character development and shows the many faces of romantic love. Vampire Knight also has a gloomy and darkly atmospheric art style that further immerses viewers in its hauntingly beautiful world filled with dark secrets. Its story follows Yuki's adventures as she tries to help her childhood friend Zero fight his bloodlust after his inevitable transformation into a vampire. Well, that's it for today. Now before leaving this video, make sure to subscribe Thunderpoke, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day. Thank you.